Gergo. Quite the names. Good evening for you. And, hey there, Big Shot Burns. Oh, calm down, Kaka. Hey there, Thwomps. Great to have you with us, buddy. Excuse me. It's funny how difficult it is to get eye makeup off. You may notice that it does look up here that I'm wearing a very gentle, slight bit of guy liner. It's funny. I just like scrubbed my face from doing. I just filmed 2 Jokers back to back. One Joker Measures You, and then a Joker Blackjack. And yeah, the eye makeup, man. Like I really washed my face, and it's very subtle. Maybe you all can't tell. I can tell. Excuse me. Can you tell? I feel like it looks like I'm wearing a lot of eyeliner or like mascara. I'm not. Although it does make my eyes pop. I guess. Anyway. How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And, hey there, Lars. And, Jay Mohan, love from India, my brother. May I ask where in India are you coming from? Man, that's cool. Like, that's hard to believe that you're... Thank you, Megan. Yeah, what Megan said. That there's people fight, like, technically, I mean, this is a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch. Technically, I can say that I am internationally famous. Technically. Not really, but, you know. I'm known in multiple countries around the world. This is so cool when it's like India. You're south of India. Nice, nice, nice. And again, Herdur, representing Poland. Tamil Nadu. I'm not sure where that is. Southern India, South India. I mean, either way, super, super cool. It's really cool, man. And because we are my Dutch homies, I always have a very big soft spot in my heart for the Dutch. I love the Dutch people. Yeah, wasn't it like a weird fact where it's like it's either the Dutch or the Danes are the tallest people in the world? And then they're you know, the Dutch and the Danes are like kissing cousins. I know the Dutch are like, I'm not Danish, the Danish, I'm not Dutch, but like, come on. I mean, you know, y'all are close. I know you have different languages and stuff, but, you know, but it's just funny that it's like, of all the places, the Dutch are huge. I know, you wouldn't think so. It's like, you wouldn't think of like, in like my brain, yeah, everybody's saying the Dutch. Checking in from the UK. What's up, Thomas? Lars representing the Dutch as well. Outstanding. The Dutch are all like, yeah, bro. 100% the Dutch. We big. 6'3" average. Bro. That's wild. What's up, Tep Nads? Wonderful to have you with us today, bro. Yeah, I always find that. You just wouldn't think. You wouldn't think it was the Dutch. And yet, you know, you have a few thousand years of Viking genetics. Man, man, it's amazing what you can do. The Flatlands is all a scam. It's amazing what you can do with a few thousand years of like hardcore genetic breeding, of like breeding like huge people to be warriors and fighters, that hundreds of years later you still have like a residual tall, obnoxiously good looking population. The average Dutch woman is 5'6", so at least I would be like normal height. I would be the average height of most of the women in Holland. And now they all just get high. But don't. Let's see. The Germans, yeah. The Germans, again, y'all are kind of like, look, I remember when I went to Europe for the first time, and specifically Germany. I've been to Amsterdam, but I remember Germany specifically being like, there are a lot of really tall, obnoxiously good-looking people here in Germany. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to go anthropological on you. I don't think I'm being weird. Again, it's that same thing. You have a few thousand years of, like, hard people. Like, the northern folk were, like, insanely tough. Like, you had to be, because you were in the north, and it was cold, and you had to deal with crazy winters, and it's like, it just created a hard, hearty stock, coupled with, like, an extreme propensity for violence. I mean, you know, we can glorify Vikings all we want. Amazing peoples. But my God, if you weren't a Viking and you saw a Viking ship and you were not a Viking, I mean, that literally was like your death sentence. You know what I'm saying? So, if you were a Viking, amazing. If you were not a Viking and you saw a Viking ship, baby, you ran. But the result is, 2,000 years later, is you just have a group, like all you Northern Europeans are like tall, good looking. It's weird. Yeah. To Viking or not to Viking. Again, I would not recommend being a Viking. Oof, rough way to be. And yet. Something wrong with me, my DNA, you're Dutch. Well, look, I'm supposed to be taller, you know what I'm saying? Or you were, exactly, Kath, exactly. Me being 5'7", hear people talking. Listen, I'm 5'7", bro. I get it. I'm supposed to be taller too. Hey, what's up, JB Cuban? Good to have you with us, dog. The funerals were cool. Well, most Viking funerals were pretty banal, I'm guessing. Rather unceremonious. But if you were a person of standing, again, my knowledge of the Vikings is literally the show Vikings. Okay, I am no historian. Yeah, the amount that I know about the Vikings is literally like Ragnar Lothbrok and, you know, Bjorn Ironsides and Agatha, and like that's my knowledge of Vikings. So don't, and I'm just saying, I think that show did a good job of just like, wow, that's wild, bro. Like, I think that show did a good job of showing the duality of Vikings. On the one hand, there were beautiful things about the culture. It was fascinating. They were very successful people. On the other hand, like I said, if a Viking ship pulled up to your harbor, it basically meant you were going to die, or you were about to have the most insane battle of your life. You know what I mean? So yeah, tough time to be alive. He was half Dutch, half English, 6'9". Jeez Louise. Nordic gods are greater than Greek gods and Egyptian gods. No, they're cool. I'm gonna give you that. Better? I don't know. I do like Odin, Thor, Floki. I'm sorry, not Floki. Loki, the god of chaos. Very fascinating gods. Fair enough, goose with a cool looking hat. Fair enough, like weird funerals. Yeah, fair enough, bro, I have no idea. Bro, if you survived, man, is it apocalypto at the end where they see all that Spanish and that? You know, it's coming. I mean, I would just say voodoo. Same. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were in South America and you saw Spanish ships, not good. But this is like 1,000 years before, you know what I'm saying? Like the Vikings were around, like they're like BC, aren't they? Or like early, like, you know, the year 700, the year 800. I mean, like, the Vikings are OG, man. Yeah, because I look 6 foot on camera. I am not. I'd rather sail in charted waters right now than living dealing with whatever the heck is happening in Cali. It's funny, Josh. I live in Cali. It's not that bad. Think about all that trauma I got after, bro. I mean, this is a wild time to be alive. How to Train Your Dragon. Exactly. Mohanan. Ragnarok. Lothbrok. And Karlsson Farsen, BC. So if you're Swedish, so yeah, the Vikings they're OG. Like, when do they think now? What is the modern historical, I mean, help me out here, you know, hive mind of, when did the Vikings, do they think, landed in North America? Like, we're pretty sure that they landed in Nova Scotia, right? And they allude to that at the end of Vikings. You know, the series Vikings concludes by strongly implying that the Vikings landed in Nova Scotia, which I believe they did. But you think like 800, whereas Kalsafarsen, there must have been Vikings BC. I know that I've been to a Diddy party. No. I know that the show takes place around 800 AD. Have you ever talked to a Georgian Tepnadze? I have no idea if I ever spoke to a Georgian. If you are one, amazing. Never spoke to one. I don't know. I have no idea. The Germans came to Sweden around 1000 BC, started plundering. Okay, so there you go. So Leif Erikson discovered. That's what I'm saying, Goose. But again, not the real Viking. Again, they're all like Germanic tribes that spread north. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody came from Africa and the Levant area, specifically like this small area in like Middle East. It's called the Levant. And I mean, you know, every person we all share a common ancestor eventually, if you go back far enough. Which is wild. So to say, oh, the Germans were the real Vikings, it's like, well, I guess, you know, whatever you want to claim. It's so funny. People really get into that. That's hilarious. People get like really big into their genealogy. They're like, as if it has any impact on who you are, and I'm guilty of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm Swedish, Norwegian, I got a lot of Viking blood in me or whatever. And as if that matters, but boy, we pretend to care. You know, my ancestor did blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, what did you do today, buddy? Just because your ancestor was a total badass doesn't mean you did squat. I just find that funny. Goose, Leif Erikson was Icelandic. Oh, well, there you go. The Germans went the plundering type. I'm pretty sure Karlsson, Farsen, they all were. The Norwegians and the Danes were the real badasses. Well, again, I think if you lived that far north, you just had to be. Let's see, just curiosity, can you please collab with Cat Bailey? Oh my god, you know, it's funny you say that, Mohanan. We talked about doing it like years ago. We're friends. I didn't do it. I just need to do it. Come up with an idea. Be like, yo, Cap. Yo, Bailey. Do this for me. Film this. Do you like this? And I just need to do it. Because I think it would be actually genuinely fun to do a collab. That is work. Collabs just take work. you know. Although with one person, it's not too bad. I just have to come up with a concept. But I think it would be really fun to do a collab with Cat Bailey. He's a sweet, sweet man. Beautiful man. Beautiful man. Cat Bailey sells a gun to the Joker. It's actually not a terrible idea. Cat Bailey sells, it's like it's like the Joker's arms dealer. And Cat Bailey has an arsenal. I mean, gotta go. The problem is I would have to have, it'd be really cool. Oh my gosh, hi Kate. It'd be really cool if I had the same arsenal as Cat Bailey, and so Cat Bailey could be like handling like one of his many firearms that he has, you know, and like showing like all the sounds and like, you know, opening up, blah blah. Then he could like hand it to me off camera. Then I could take it on my side and look at it and be like, oh well, this is interesting. What an interesting piece, you know. That's probably not going to happen. I like that idea, though. Unless we just use, like, something stupid. Like, it couldn't be, like, a real. It had to be, like something common that we all have access to. Okay. Cool. Tight. Oh, wait, let me see. I gotta shoot out a real quick text. Oh, my God. I miss you too, bud. Let me shoot. I gotta see if we have dog training tonight. Real quick. John and Megan. Hey, sir. Are you coming over this evening? Because we had a good session last week with Lucy, and it clearly she needed to be around dogs more often. It had been a minute. Let's see, Goose with a cool. My great Danish granddad raided a Saxon. Yeah, like what do you? Okay. I mean, basically, Goose with a cool hat. It's like the thing we call Bluetooth comes from Viking. Harold Blitzen, the Bluetooth. Even I know that's neat, right? I love that the Bluetooth symbol is this old Norse Viking thing. And cool. We're catching up, making sure I'm caught up on the things. And awesome. So, I get mixed a lot. Hard time now. You shout out my buddy Brody. I have a friend named Brody. Hey, Brody. Where are you from? From Ohio. Grew up in Ohio. Now I'm in Los Angeles. Because we are heading off to sleep, man. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thanks for coming and kicking it for a little bit. And saying bonjour, bonsoir. Sweet dreams. As you too, Kath. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. Sweet dreams, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. Maybe on Monday. Maybe next week. Thanks for kicking it with us. Cat, librarian, wonderful to have you with us. Jay, prescription, wonderful to have you with us as well. JRX. But yeah. I love how we're like rewriting history right now. I love it. I love how they now think that there were people in the Americas like over 10,000 years ago. Sliver, no, that'd be illegal. No, you don't have to pay real money. It's all fake money. If there was real money, that would be very, very illegal. I'd be shut down quite quick. But yeah, I love how they, hey Jack Little, I love how they're like rewriting history, and now they're saying there were people like in South America, like 12,000 years ago, and the Blackjack Center from Tennessee. Well, Nurse Kate, my dear, thank you as always. Enjoy Pigeon Forge, enjoy Tennessee, maybe a little Dollywood, maybe go see a little Dollywood, a little Dolly Parton action. Have a great time hanging out in Tennessee. I'm giving you a hug. So I'm giving you a good luck hug to enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you have a great dinner. Go get some good barbecue or something. Hopefully the food's been awesome so far. Come here, Kate. Appreciate you very, 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 very much. Come here. Too kind. Enjoy Tennessee. A bridge near me, I think, was commissioned by Henry VIII. It's wild. Warwickshire, County of Shakespeare. An awful council. That's hilarious, lump sauce. Yeah, no worries, Kate. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see, over on YouTube. Do I have to pay? No. Bramble Whispers. Yeah, there are Bramble Whispers. Hope you're doing great, bud. Hope you're doing great, Bramble Whispers. Welcome, welcome. Alex, well, a lot of look at all these ASM artists. You know, that's great, though. You know what's funny? Have I ever worked in a casino? No. 100% self-taught. 100% self-taught. Ooh, great. Three Amigos magic. So we're going to have dog training tonight. Perfection. Perfection. Okay. We have dogs tonight. So we have dog training. And, Alex VA, if you read this comment, I'll subscribe. There's not that many people right now, man. It's not like there's a trillion comments. Thanks for the subscription, I guess. Although it's so funny, you know, it's what's more important. People are always like subbing is important, but watching is more important. You know what I mean? Like subs hopefully mean watch views, but they don't necessarily mean views. So anyway, either way, welcome. Thank you so much, Ruby. Appreciate that very much. Dog ASMR. I went on dog ASMR once. It went over okay. I mooshed on my goose. But then that once or twice, like dog, like just mooshing on Lucy for like 30 minutes. I've only done that like one time, I think. Yeah. So I'm supposed to read this comment, and I'll hear you read this comment. Bro, that's like the Matrix, bro. That's like Inception, dog. Like, whoa. If I read this comment, you'll hear me read the comment. Whoa. So I should do like Keanu Reeves ASMR. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Whoa, bro. No way. Just no YouTuber ever read my comment. Fair enough. 2 videos with the goose, and they didn't do well. Exactly, Megan. Exactly. They were like, yeah, they're okay. It's not what my audience wants. Yes, Pumpkin. So do you want to go to court? You can.
Do you mind?
No. I'll because I mean I basically trained last week by myself.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Why does that matter?
Oh my gosh.
I know, she's giving you a big bow. She's excited. She's excited to see you.
I know. I'm
I'm just chilling in here right now. Yeah. When do you leave? Are you taking off right now?
She's finished with work around 3, so I figured I'd just go and hang out for a few hours and come back. You have a really great eyeliner on.
I know. It's so subtle, but it's like, you can totally tell, but it's like really super subtle.
Hey, Megan.
Yeah, Megan's here. Megan's around. And, let's see. Where was I? Megan says, hey. Wait. Thwomp sauce. I did it, bro. I read it in my head first, and then read this comment in your head first, or you will speak it out loud. Oh, crap. I spoke it out loud, too. I did both. I know, it's crazy, bro. You got me. Inception. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go say hi to Corey. Go kick it for a bit. I will see you. You said this evening?
Yeah, I'm not staying over.
Do you want dinner?
Can we play it by ear?
Of course.
Oh,
I'm gonna hope to make steak tonight with Kyle.
Yeah, let me get out of here, and then I'll just hang out for a few hours.
Yeah, I hope Kyle gets home around 7, about one time we get done dog training. 7:30, and then I plan on making steak tonight.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna be fucked with traffic on the way back, but you know what?
A little bit. Not too terrible. By 7 p.m. it's, well, no, you'll be effed.
So many podcasts that I can listen listen to.
So many podcasts. So I was like reluctant ASMR. I was like, listen, people, I'm talking to my wife. Okay, just tranquilo, calmate. I'm talking to my wife. My wife should do ASMR together. She does not like being on camera. My wife does not like it. John Wick ASMR would be tempting, actually. The problem is... Okay, I love you. Have fun. The problem with the John Wick ASMR is, oh my god, have you guys seen, what's his name? French? Something French ASMR. My name is Megan. Something made in France ASMR. Dude, his John Wick is made in Paris or made in France is like untouchable. Made in Paris. Bro, that guy, his John Wick is just like, it looks like a little mini movie. I think it's made in France ASMR. Thwomp sauce. I think it's made in France. But that dude, bro, like he owns John Wick. I don't even know what I would do to even come close to that. Yeah. I mean, that was so cinematic. That was beautiful. So yeah, if you want John Wick ASMR, bop over there. You want Edna mode? You come here, darling. You come here for Edna mode. You go to France for John Wick. But you come here for Edna mode, darling. Oh, man. Excuse me. There's 101 reasons you should be cast as Edna mode in a theatrical movie. Thank you. It's very kind. Your ASMR seems so relaxing, but I don't know if you have a mic. But either way, are you serious, bro? Of course I have mics. I have 2 mics. You think this sounds like this off of like a webcam? It does not sound like this. So, yeah, Made in France is wild. I have not watched Adolescence yet. Baked potatoes go along with steak. The plan is to do baked potatoes. And Neon Waves. This is a very important question on YouTube. Neon Waves on Twitch asks, how do you like your steak? Well, that's a great question. You're joking. Okay, good, Alex. The ribs are amazing. I make amazing ribs. I make amazing steak. I make amazing ribs. Very different preparations. Ribs is all about low and slow. I'm talking like I've cooked them as low as 250, like 250 degrees. You can go like no higher than 285. And the key to ribs, the way I do my ribs, is I'll buy a rack. I'll get like 3 racks, from Costco of like the St. Louis. I rinse them and I dry them. No, stay here, honey. No, Goose, come here. I'm gonna lock you out, woman. I'm gonna lock you. If you, I'm gonna let this. Okay, no. Okay, let's see. I'll let her have a look. See, well, I might lock her out. The key to doing great ribs, and I literally just follow the instructions written on the frickin' package. I was like, okay. So you put them in your outside grill on high. Get your grill like really hot, like 500 degrees, and I lay the 3 and yeah, exactly. No, my wife's going to see her friend. She'll be back this evening. So then, well, the first thing you do is you rinse, dry both sides. My dry rub is just a ton of salt and pepper and paprika. Okay, so I mean, liberal amounts of salt and pepper and paprika on both sides. And then that you put into the grill, sear it on high, like 6 minutes aside, 7 minutes and 3 minutes, because one side will get like really hot and kind of start to flame and burn. You want that to kind of burn a little bit, then flip it. So about 15, 16 minutes on the grill. Okay, this is manly ASMR, bro. We talk about Vikings and raids and steaks and how to properly prepare ribs. These are things you need to know. Ribs are not hard, and they're amazing. I've never smoked my ribs, but you don't have to. I've had smoked ribs. They're amazing. You don't have to. I'm telling you. So once they're seared on the outside, you throw them in one of those big aluminum trays, a huge rectangle, the big rectangular trays, okay? You put your oven at like 285 or even as low as like 250, okay? And you put them in there and you let them cook for a minimum of 3 hours. Low and slow, baby. Low and slow. And after about 3 hours, you open up the corner, you let some of that air out. There's going to be like a bunch of the juices in the bottom of the pan. I drain those out. I drain out the juice, and then I'll take Sweet Baby Ray's. You pick your favorite barbecue sauce, add a nice coating of the barbecue sauce on all your racks of ribs. Put that back in the oven for about 20 minutes. Let that barbecue sauce get heated up and kind of get congealed onto the ribs. Remove and serve. Every time I've made these ribs for people, bro, they're like, holy crap, you made these? I'm like, yeah, it's not hard. Like, it's not, and the meat just falls off. And then one trick, here's what you do. So I make maybe sliver 5 to 8 hours. I'm telling you, my ribs are fire delicious. And I'm doing this without a Traeger, like not even a smoker. My ribs are fire. Okay. And then here's the trick we do. We had a suggestion from Megan's cousin, because I like making a ton of ribs. You can never eat them all in one eating, okay? So we have a pile of leftovers. So what we learned to do is when the ribs are still warm, we've eaten our fill of like ribs and like whatever else we got, potato salad, just gluttonous. So once we're full on day one ribs, when they're still warm, we put on the rubber glove, the black, rubber gloves, any rubber glove, and we debone the ribs, and we'll decartilage and debone, and so what's left is going to be like this pile. What you get left is going to be a pile of meat, okay? And it's like we just rolled it up inside of the we'll put it, let's wrap it in the tin foil that we use to cook it. We'll just like wrap up and call it like a meat papoose, okay? It's like a football of rib meat. And then what you do is you make tacos out of it. Hear me out. Let me finish. You get some corn tortillas, a little avocado, a little lettuce and tomato, onion, dice up lettuce, tomato, onion mix, okay, almost like salsa. A couple slices of avocado, a little hot sauce. I like a little tapatio, a little Cholula. And then you cook your tortillas, and then you put your rib meat inside your tortilla, and you make rib tacos. Bro. Let him eat that angel, baby. Let him eat that angel, something, okay? No me estés hablando así, cabrón. These ribs are so freaking good. Oh my god, like the frickin' rib tacos. Bro, legendary. Amazing, okay? And now I'm going to talk about steak. You're welcome, okay? Melon, pulled pork, potato, 3 cheese blend, charred peppers, caramelized onions. God, I'm starting a restaurant. Actually, thwomps, that sounds amazing. That sounds really good, thwomps. Yeah. Okay, now, you're not big on avocado. What's wrong with you? How dare you? biryani. Any tips? I don't know how to make biryani, man. It's an Indian fried rice. I love biryani. I don't know how to make it. So, steak. Here's how I do steak. And this was a revelation to me. I had this revelation about a year ago. A year and a half ago? It's in the recent past. I used to be a grill man with my steak. And I would have said, the only way to do a great steak is you gotta do it on the grill, flames. No. That's wrong. It's wrong. Here's how I do steak. I buy New York strip, which is like part sirloin and part ribeye, but like without the bone. Okay, so I like. What else you call New York strip? It's also called. What do you guys call it in the UK? You don't call it New York strip. We call New York strip, and you call it sirloin. What do you Brits call New York strip? There's another name for it. I don't want to confuse you. It's not the ribeye. Sirloin. Okay, but I think it's sirloin. So you take sirloin steak. Now the steaks. Thank you, Thompson. No, sirloin. The steaks I buy from Costco are about this thick. Okay, exactly. Sirloin is what I was looking for. Okay, they're pretty thick, 2 inches thick. They're pretty beefy. I've tried cooking them, and I didn't have the greatest luck. So here's what I did. It was like too rare on the inside. I cut them in half. So now like about 1 inch thick. Okay, each steak's about 1 inch thick. All I do is make sure that they're dry, and they have to be room temperature. If they're too cold, if your steak is too cold, it's gonna ruin the steaks. Okay, your steak has to be room temperature before you cook it, or close. You really don't want your steak cold before you put it on the heat. Okay, it's very important. Now, oh, nice lump. That A3 Wagyu. Oof. Oh no, you cooked too. Oh no, you ruined it. You cooked too long. Bummer, bro. Okay, and yes, of course, GAPC. Of course, corn on the cob and coleslaw are amazing. So is potato salad. So I don't do that. I don't set a temp. So liberally, and I mean liberally, season your steaks with salt and pepper. I mean, there should be like basically a black crust of pepper on your steak. Okay, so you go, oh my God, that's too much pepper, Jeremiah. It's not. Just trust me. Trust me. Liberal salt, lots of fresh cracked pepper. I mean, you gotta get pepper mill, grind. Okay, and like it should be like a crust almost of like black pepper. All right, on both sides, and that's all you season it with. That's it. Salt, pepper. Okay, into your 14-inch cast iron skillet. Okay, you need to have a big cast iron skillet. It has to be cast iron. Don't mess around. There's no substitute. It has to be cast iron. Okay? All right. Into your 14-inch cast iron skillet, you got to put in like about a scooping 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay? Don't mess around with the butter. Don't be shy. You're not gonna drink all the butter, okay? You're not, but the butter is very, very important to the flavor of what you're doing, okay? Once the butter is it's like smoking, your pan should be like smoking hot, and like it should be like a nice coat of butter. All right, you lay your steaks into the butter. All right, 2 minutes per side, and like let it just sizzle. Okay, let it sizzle about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. Once that crust is, you flip it over, and then You're exactly, Sliver. You baste the steak. So then you tilt your pan, you get a little puddle of butter, and then you're basting your steak. But because it's cast iron, it stays super hot. So you're getting that great sear. And then you take you see like a big fat spoon. And then as you tilt your pan up, you take that spoon and you're just basting the butter on top of your steak. Again, a minute and a half. Like, not long. Your steak is an inch thick. At a minute and a half, or like when it just starts to feel, the way you can test your meat is you want medium rare is going to feel like this part of your palm. Chef taught me this, okay? So if it feels like the meaty part of your palm, then that's medium rare, all right? So as you're touching, you're pressing down on your steak, when it feels like your palm, it's ready. Take it off the heat, all right? So then, and this is very crucial, you have to let it rest for 2 minutes, okay? Put it on your wood or whatever. I like to put my beautiful steak on a wooden cutting board. It just looks beautiful. It's very aesthetically pleasing, okay? Lay your steak down. Let it sit there for 2 minutes. Don't touch it. Don't cut into it. Just let it sit there, okay? 2 minutes. The first time I tried this method, and I've always been an A1 man, it was so good, it didn't need A1. I mean, it was so, I might make a video of this tonight, because I want to cook steak tonight, so I might actually film this. I don't know if it'll be ASMR. I might just put it on my channel. I don't know. We'll see. I might film this. I just want to bother getting all the mics. So the audio will be like mediocre. Because I have my Rode though. I have my H4. That'd be so funny. I have like my buddy Kyle. Like filming, like holding my H4 Zoom. So you get like the good sound, like the knife, and like the sizzle, and then I'll have my camera. Maybe, yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna do this, and show you guys how to kind of cook this, because it's simple. It doesn't take long, and it's so good. Like it's so good. Just salt, pepper, butter, steak. Okay? 4 ingredients. My friends. The potatoes are really easy. I get fingerling potatoes, the little ones, the little guys, little potatoes. What do you other than fingerling, what do you call those? Like the little potatoes. Anyway, cut them in half. You need a cast iron skillet. Cut the potatoes in half, put them in a bowl, toss them with some olive oil, salt, pepper, basic, maybe a little Parmesan cheese if you want. You can throw a little garlic in there, and it's like a big bowl, and you just like stir up all your potato. You cut them in half to stir up your potatoes and olive oil and so forth, and then you just, hey Miriam, and then you just put them onto a baking sheet, put those in the oven, 425, 15 minutes, 18 minutes max, 425, and you have potatoes, you know, and they're just delicious. They're a little sour cream. Listen, I've done steak seasoning. I've done garlic salt. I've cooked steak many ways. I've done it on the grill. I'm telling you, cast iron, 1 inch thick, only salt and pepper, nothing else. And I like Montreal steak seasoning. It's a mistake. Just do salt, pepper, and butter. Trust me, okay? Trust me. And with that, let's continue the manliness and play some live blackjack. You guys ready? My mods, Binky and Megan, are you ready to do some blackjack? So I'm going to verify that my mods are ready before we go on to the blackjack. Neon, I only sauce my steaks if they're chewy. If you don't, and here's the thing about steaks as well. Pro tip. You can freeze steak, okay? You can freeze steak. However, the way you unthaw it is incredibly important. Alright? My mods still haven't gotten back to me. Mods, Binky and Megan. Are we good to do live blackjack? I'm just waiting for them to let me know. And if you want to play live blackjack, you have to come over here to Twitch. Yes, please stream like 20 minutes of food talk is not my vibe. Sorry, Binky. The last thing, and this is a real big pro tip, is if you exactly Thwomp sauce, what Thwomp said, you take it out of the freezer and you have to let it unthaw in the refrigerator overnight. It's like a 24-hour unthaw. If you try to rush the unthawing process, your steak will suck. It won't taste good. You have to interesting. You have to. Yeah, Bingy doesn't even like me. I don't know why she's here. She's like, if you would shut up more often, I would enjoy you. If you just sat there and stared at the camera and didn't say anything, I would be happier. Whatever. Anyway, what else is new? I'm sure, Andrea, that if you add a little rosemary, a little thyme, it's not going to hurt. It's not my jam. It's not going to hurt. It's always the day for rambles. What are you talking about, Binky? It's always the day for rambles. Alright, we're going to do some blackjacking again. If you freeze steak, I made this mistake multiple times. I tried to unthaw it too quickly. You gotta let it unthaw very slowly, and you gotta bring it back up to room temperature before you put it on your cast iron. Alright? Alright. That's enough. Very little salt and pepper. What's up, Ibby? You like the muddle sounds? Thanks, Sliver. That was a fun video. ASMR. Maybe we'll see. My wife does not like being on camera. Alright, crew, we're going to start some blackjack here soon. So if you want to play blackjack, come over here to Twitch. Because YouTube has too much of a delay. So we can't do blackjack on YouTube because it's too much of a delay. But if you are on Twitch and you want to play, the lines are going to be open here in just a second. So back in about, give me like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get the table behind me set up. All right, team? Here we go. See you in a sec. Is that too big? No, it's not too big. I can make my face smaller, but no, that's about right. And how's this camera angle? Needs to come down a little bit. Quite a bit, quite a bit, quite a bit. Up and over and up. A little more visual. And there we go. And looks good. You can see. Should I make me a little smaller so you can read it better? Let's make it a tiny bit smaller. Nope, not that one. This one. Stop it. Hey, just this one. And shrink her down a little bit. There. There we go. There we go. That way you can see the cards a little better. Okay, let's play some blackjack, man. And let's go back to here, make this a little bigger so I can read these comments. Is that big as it gets? Okay. Oh wow, that's too big. Wait, hey. Back. There we go. Alright. And alright, that looks good. That looks good. And I have my phone on me. Bump it down. Got my phone on me. And I can. Ooh, my chair's blocking. My chair's blocking my view. Theo 009. You're no longer banned. Alright, Theo. You're no longer banned. But don't suck. Alright. And it's this, and these. And yeah, I just did a nice session with the Joker. And man, the player did really, really well. It's so fun when the player does well. I'm always literally rooting for the player when I do blackjack videos. I'm literally just rooting for the player. And yeah, you are welcome for the unban, but hopefully keep it tight. Keep it tight there, buddy. Keep it tight. What's up there, Claptraps? Alright, go. You call group hug balanced? No, Rustelman. A group hug is, I just literally give the camera a nice big hug, and some people like it, other people don't care for it. My main mod, Binky, does not like a group hug at all. She's like, no, I don't want a group hug. Piss off. You're the worst. Don't try to hug me. How dare you? Alright. Something like that. And, I don't know why the bot is like need to be banned. Oh, crazy. Sliver. Ah, nice from YouTube. Nice. What's up, Rustelman, aka Sliver on YouTube, from Talks of Steak and Ribs. Food talk to blackjack. This is a very manly session of ASMR, I have to say. Probably the manliest I've done in a long time. You're welcome. Alright, new page. New day. Today is the 3rd. 4/3/25. Oops, there we go. 4/3/25. And let's see here. Who are our first players? Who are the first players? It is going to be. Let's see here. Shazama, Zama, Zimi, Shazimi, Zimi, Zama. It is gonna be da-da-da-da. Darkest Claptrap, Al Ron second, and Randy Hearts. Darkest Claptrap, Darkest Claptrap. And Al Ron second. Al Ron second. And Randy Hearts. Randy Hearts 2607. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. That's 200, 200, 200, and 100, 300, and a tickle more. One more. And there we go. 3 players. Live blackjack. let's do this thing, baby. Let's do this. Yeah, don't mess with my mods. Like, pro tip, do not mess with my mods. I am the opposite of, like, modern school kids, where the school children, like, tell their parents, I mean, is it me? It's not you, Megan. Like, my teacher, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm listening to the teacher, and if the teacher says you behave like a little punk ass, I'm going with the teacher. So I'm siding with my mods. So just so you know that. It's my mods and then you. Alright? Okay. Yeah, it's my mods and then you. Okay? Just so we're all clear. They have full authority. They have full authority to ban you at their discretion anytime they wish. Alright? Alright. With that being said, Darkest Claptrap, you're up, my friend. Position 1. Claptrap, what is your wager? 100, you got it, Claps. You go, 100 to the clap. And Alron second, what's your wager, Chief? Alron second, what is your wager right here, Chief? And 50, all right. And last but not least, we have Randy. Randy Hearts, what's your wager there, buddy? What's up, Randy Hearts? Randy, what's your wager? Randy Hearts, 150, all right. And again, what Banky said, thin ice. Watch yourself. Trey. Ace, ooh, 10, all right. And 11. Ooh, ace 16 versus a 7. All right, well, starting off here, Claptrap. We got an 11 against a 7. Claps, you know what to do. Come on, Claps, you know what to do. You got an 11 versus a 7. You know what to do, Claptrap. You know what to do. What you gonna do there, Claps? That's the answer. You're gonna double it. Doubling down, and survey says, all right, not bad, 19. Aces, we're going to split aces. You always split aces and 8s. I'm assuming, wait, Alron is making sure that we're splitting. Are we splitting Alron? I mean, you have to. You have to split aces. I'm waiting for Alron. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, just making sure you have to split aces. And actually, you know what? Let me, I'm going to move my camera. No, my camera's okay. That's actually okay. All right, here we go. Split aces. And ace 1 gets an ooh trip 3-way split. 3 aces. Let's do this. Ace number 1 becomes a 16. Ace number 2 is a blackjack. Ace number 3, you're kidding me. Dude, 4-way split on the first hand. 4 aces. All right. 4 aces. 20. 15. 4 aces. Hey, all right, good luck. And back over here to Randy. Randy Hearts. Randy Hearts, you got a 16 versus a 7. What do you want to do, Chief? What do you want to do, Randy? You got this. You got a 16 here. What do you want to do with your 16? Let's see. What do you want to do there, Randy? You're going to hit keep it little, 5 or less. Oof, 1 too many. Oh, sorry, Randy. Little bit too much. Okay. Now let's see if we bust. And 9. 9 becomes 19. Okay. So, 11 and 8, this is a 19. This is a push. Okay, we push here on 19. We lose here. We win here. We lose here. We win here. So in the end, the first 2 players broke even. The first 2 players broke even and just had a push. Wow. Wow. It's a lot of cards for a push. Bummer, man. Oh, well. All right. That's round 1. And round 2. Fight. Yeah. 4 aces split. Bro, that was wild. I've seen 3 aces. I've never seen 4 aces split. Anyway, back to the claps. Claptrap, your wager. Everybody's all square. Except for Randy. Randy lost. I'm sorry, Randy. 3 rounds. And so we're going 100 to the clap. And action's back to Alron. Alron, what is your wager this time, my friend? 50 again. And Randy, what's your wager, Chief? What's your wager, Randy, for round 2? That was a long round 1. That was big. That was crazy. Randy. Come on, buddy. Where you at, Randy? I'm gonna bet for you in a second. There you go, all in. All right. All in for 150. And here we go. Let's see what happens. We have a 10. 10. Ooh, wow, jeez, a lot of paint. 20. 19. 18. 20. 19. 18. That's cute. Versus a 17. Oh, 10. All right. Play on. So, action to the claptrap. You never split 10s. Claps, what do you want to do? I assume you're going to stand. I think everybody's standing. Yeah, everybody's going to stand. I'm just going to play on. And everybody stands, and we have 18. So, we have a push here. We have a win here. And we have a win over Schmear. Nicely done. All right. And final round. Fight. Action's back to Claptrap. And Claptrap, what is your wager? Last round, 150 to the clap. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 150 to Claptrap. And Alron, last round. Randy's all in. 200. All right, 100 and 200. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We have a 10 again. 8, 5, 20, 18, 8 versus a tray. Stand. 8 is going to hit, of course. 8 becomes a 12. Now, Randy, you got a 12. What do you want to do? 12 versus a 3. Book says hit. What do you want to do? Randy going once. Randy going twice. What's up, Reese? Great to see you, bro. How you doing, man? I am going to hit it because why not? Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Look at that. 17. You're going to stand on 17. We have 5, 9, 17. So, once again, we push. And winner. So that's 200. So that's 1, 2, 100, 200, and that's 150. 150. Boink. So, in the end, what do we have here? We have 1, 2. All right. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 400. 550. 550 to the clap. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 550 to Alron and Randy. You finished off with 150. Interesting way to start the day. We got a tie with Claps and Alron, each at 550. Congratulations to our 2 winners, 550 and 550. And we have 3 new players. Bravo. GG's. Yeah, starting off with that frickin', what was that? With the ace, the 4 ace split. That was wild, dude. 4 ace split out of the gate. Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. Right. 3 new players are going to be Scoopy Adri, Cat Librarian, and Janice. Spoopy. 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 Spoopy Adri. And Cat Librarian. And Janice. 112233. Janice. 112233. Alright. Spoopy. Spoops. Spoops. What's your wager, Spoops? Yeah, see, nothing's changed. Benky's whinging about me like she always does. How Jay is the worst streamer ever. Terrible. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing's changed. You're fine. 150 to the Spoops. Hondo to Cat Librarian. And 150 to Janice. Alright. Alright, here we go. 3 players. Good luck. And we get a 7, 6, 4, 17, 15, 14 versus a 5. Great bus card for everybody. Spoopy, you're going to stand on that. Actions over to Cat. 15 against a 5. Book says stand. Yeah, stand. Even Janice. Book says stand at 14 against a 5. Book says stand. What do you want to do? What you want to do there, Janice? Book says stand. Argentina in the house. Nice. What's up, Argentina? And Janice. Stand. Okay. We have a 19. Everybody lost. Womp, 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 womp. And that's how the news goes. Rub-a-lub-dub-dub. Spoopy, action back to you. Spoops, what's your wager? $100 and actions back to Cats. 100 and Janice. 100. All right. Let's see what happens. We have a 10, 6, ace. Ooh. Jiggities. 13, 14 versus a deuce. Jiggities are going to stand, and Cat. You got a 13 against a 2. Book says stand. You can kind of go either way. Book says stand. 12 hits, 13 stands. Yeah. You got a stand and a soft 14, of course, hits because why not? Now you have a soft 15, hits because why not? Now you have a hard 15, and you're going to stand on a hard 15. Deuce becomes a 5. 5 becomes a 14. 14 becomes a bust. Everybody wins. And we get 100. And you get 100. You get 100. And you get 100. Yay. All right. Last round. Last round. Fight. Action is back to Spoopy. Spoops. What's your bet there, Spoops? That's part of my week. I'm having my friends day. All in. We have a buddy of ours, Kyle. He's in town for he's doing a project, a work project, and having him stay with us has been really fun. So that's been the best part of my week. Yeah, been really cool. I'm looking forward to making steak with him tonight. Fingers crossed. Okay, everybody's all in? No, I have a 200 again. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 8, 7, 10, 18, 9, 12, course, is a 10. And 18, you're going to stand on that. 9 is going to hit. 9 becomes a 13. 13 hits and becomes a 18. You're going to stand. 12 against a 10, of course, hits. 12 becomes a 21. And you're going to stand on 21. And what happens is, bam, which means everybody loses but you. You are all in for, what is this? 100 and 200, 250. All in for 250, so 250. And I think because this loses and that loses that, yeah, in the end, Janice with the 100, 200, yeah, you got winning with 100, 2, 3, 4, $500. Congratulations, Janice. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. And 3 new players. 3 new players are going to be. And the reason I just want to speed it up a little bit there is like, taking too long. It's like, you know what to do. You have a 12 against a 10, you're going to hit, and you got 21. Let's move it along. Let's just play. Let's see, what did we talk about? 20-minute food discussion. Don't set him off again. Oh, don't worry. I'm too busy trying to be a dealer now. Don't worry, Binky. Fear not. All right. We got Thwomp Sauce, Recle, Tempnadze, and Neon Waves. Bonjour. Bonjour, Neon Waves. Thwomp Sauce. Thwomp Sauce. E-R-E. Recle. I don't know that. Recle. I feel like your name is backward or something. Tempnadze. Tempnadze. It's quite the name. Tempnadze. And Neon Waves. All right. 3 players. Get some chips. That's that. Chips. There's there. These come back to me. That gets 2 more. That gets 1 less. And that's that stack right there. And you guys go to there. You get dos mas. And there we go. 300 in chips for everybody. All right. Action is to the sauce. Thwomp Sauce. What is your wager, Thwomp? Look at Binky getting all salty. Binky's like, listen, Linda, Brawl, Recle, Hundo. It's all good, Reese. You have to watch the VOD, I guess. Watch how I prepare my steaks. 50 to Neon Waves. Merci. Merci. No, Reese. No more reading toothpaste. No more reading toothpaste. 18, 13, 20 with the ladies. What's up, ladies? And we got a 7. All right. Thwomp Sauce, you got a soft 18 against a 7. I think you just stand. What's the book say, actually? What does the book say? You do the soft 18. I think you stand. I think you stand. Soft 18. Here's my chair. A7. Yeah. Against a 7, 8, you stand. That's crazy, though. Yeah, against a 9, 10 race, you hit. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you stand. And Recle. You're supposed to hit. What do you want to do there, Recle? Did I miss it? I'm going to say 13 is lucky, so you're going to stand. Fair enough. And that's an automatic stand with your 20s, with your ladies. We got a 9. 9 becomes a 15. 15 becomes a bust. Everybody wins. 50, 100, and 150. All right. We got games going. We got gamers. Let's go. I say as if there's any actual skill. It's not just all pure luck. Although, Recle's stand paid off, man. There you go. Recle's 13 paid off. Actions back to Thwomsauce. $1.50, $1.50, and a Reklay. Back to you, my friend. Your heart stopped. $1.50. All right, also $1.50, and 100 to the wave. 100 to the wave. Here we go. 3 players. Good luck. We get a 10. 10. Whoa, looks up paint. And 12. 20. 14 versus a 6. Great bus card for everybody. Thwomsauce, 12 against a 6. Book says stand. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Thwoms? Against a 12 against a 4, 5, 6 is supposed to stand. Thwomp wants to hit the arm. No monkey, no monkey, no monkey. Ooh, 18. You're going to stand. Stand. And Neon Waves wants to hit the 14. Keep it little. How about a 19? How about a 19? And we got a 16 like it's supposed to. And we just barely bust. Hey, but barely busting is still busting. That is 100 right there. That is 150 right there. And that is 150 over there. All right. All right. And we have the final round. Final round. Fight. Let's see here. Thwompy, Thwompsauce. Save the table. What's your wager, Thwomps? Listen, Reese. If you did redeem that, I would absolutely do it. Just for you. 300 to the sauce. 300, alright. 300 to the sauce. And Neon is all in. And Reklay. I see a bet there. All in. Alright, okay. 1 bet and then 2 all-ins. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We have a tray. 10, 8, 10, ooh, 20, 17 versus 10. All right, and actions over to Thwompsauce. You got a 10. What you want to do there, Thwomps? You want to hit? The book says hit. You'd only double down if this was anything other than that. A 10 or an ace. And 20, you're going to stand on that. 17. Neon Waves. What you want to do there, Neon? We're going to stand. And we have 19. So we do lose here. And that's a win. And that's a win. So let's see. This is 300. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's nice. That's a nice little win there. And this is 1, 2. That's 3. And what is this? 250. So another 1, 2, 50. All right. Let's count it up. Pretty good. Okay, this isn't good. We have, in the end, all right, we have 3, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,100. And here we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 900, 1,100 to Reklay Tempenadze. Give it up for Reklay with 1,100. Nicely done. Nicely done, Reklay. Coming in. Big hand of the day. 1,100. Nice. And we have 3 new players. Ooch. Ooch. And we have... Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa, Matthew. Matthew Calmert, bro. Thanks, man. Oh, bro, that's so nice. Matthew, bro, thanks so much, dude. I'm a fist bump. Come on, bro, fist bump. So kind, man. Matthew Calmert with the big 20. Man, too kind, bro. too kind. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate that. All right, 3 new players. That's all. Thank you so much again, Matt. We have Linwood, 863, and Noah Drone. Linwood, but it's spelled Linw007. Linwood 007. And then we have 863, except for it's all spelled out. 863. And we have Noah Drone. Noah Drone. All right, screwballs. Here we go. And blink, shaboom, and bump, ba-dump. And the rest of this comes back to me. Okay. Yeah, nice, Matthew. Appreciate it, bud. Fist bump right back at you. All right, actions to Linwood. Just Lynn. Okay, Lynn, don't mind the 007. I was a silly 12-year-old once. You got it, Lynn. $1.50. $1.50. And action. Wait, what does Binky say? No, I was just playing a game. No winners after. Yeah, exactly. Noah Drone for $1.50. And 863. What's your wager? 200. All right, there you go. Noah Drone. Shorty there, Chief. There you go. That was $1.50 and 200. $1.50 to the drone. 200 here for 863. All right, 3 players. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We have an 8, 5, 6, 18, 10, soft 17 versus a 7. And 18, you're going to stand on that. 10, 863. The book actually says to double down. What do you want to do? You don't have actually enough money to double down, but you probably just want to hit. But I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, 863? You want to double? All right. Well, you can't. I'll put you in for all in. So I'm gonna put you all in for the last 100. All right. And I'm gonna give you a card. There you go. 21. What's up? And 17. Noah Drone 17 against soft. I think you hit that. A6. Yeah. You're supposed to hit, but you could stand. What do you want to do? Don't do the droney. You want to hit it. There we go. Soft 17 becomes a hard 17. Now you're gonna stand. I assume. Noah, do you want to stand? Stand, all right, and we have 9. Teen, okay. Tragically, this loses. I'm sorry, bud. That's a win, though. That's all. That's 300. All right, 1, 2, and 300. 1, 2, 3, and 7, 8, 9. That's a loss over here. Bummer. All right. Well, 863 charges into the lead with a double up. And action is back to Lynn. Lynn, what is your wager? Round 2, fight. $1.50, all in. Lynn is all in. And 863. 200. And Noah. Bro. Matthew, bro. Dude. That's, wow, thanks, man. That's incredibly, wow. Fist bump, bro. Matthew. Respect, man. Thanks so much. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Sup, Justin? Wow, thanks, man. What am I doing? I got distracted. Noah Drone, what's your wager? I'm sorry, buddy. Noah Drone, what's your wager? No, that's real. Noah Drone, he's giving me $41. It's $20 super chat and a $21 super chat. Like, wow. Thank you so much, man. 70. All right. Good luck. 3 players. Here we go. We have ace, 6, 6, 21. Hey, worked. 16. Ooh, 12. Versus a 9. Congratulations. That's a double up and plus a little bit more. 863. You got a 16 versus a 9. Book says hit. You're gonna stand, okay. And Noah Drone, you got 6s. 6s against a 9. I think you hit. We do a 6s. Yeah, he does hit against a 7 or above. You split against 6 or below. 6s you split against 6 or below. You hit against 7 or above. All right, Noah's splitting. If you want to split, you split. That's 70. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. First 6 is going to be a 16. Noah. Yeah, we don't see Rye very much anymore. Okay, and your second 6 is going to be a 16. Noah. Are you going to stand? Or are you going to hit? You're going to stand. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. And 19. Oof. Loss. 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 But not everybody lost. Not everybody lost. In fact, we have a big win from Linwood. What's up, Lynn? That's 150. That's 150. And half of 150 is 75. Plus another 25. 50, 75. All right. Still in the game, Lynn. Lynn is still in the game. And we have last round fight. Yeah, I hope Rye's doing good as well. Good chap he is. Linwood, you want to let it ride? So that's all of it? What do you want to do? The drone is going all in for 10. All in for 8, 6, 7. What do you want to do there, Lynn? All in? Okay, yeah. All right. All in. 3 players. Here we go. Let's see what happens. 10. Trey. 6. 14. 9. 16. Versus a 9. And Lynn, you got a 14 versus a 9. What do you want to do? You want to hit that 14, keep it little? Oof, bust it out, sorry, Lynn. Womp, womp, womp. 863 is going to hit that 9. 16. Rough. What you want to do there, 863? I know. I hate 16. I know. I lost all my imaginary money. Not yet. I know, Linwood, I'm sorry. You're welcome, Lynn. Hit it. All right. Hit it. Keep it. Too much. And we lost everything. Wow. Noah, what do you want to do? Face down. 16. Bust. Let's see if Noah won. Nope. Bust. Everybody busted out. Womp, 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 womp. Sorry, team. There we go. And do that again. Making up stacks and do it again. Everybody sank. Everybody sank. Everybody died. What happened? Oh, nothing. Everybody died. Not a big deal. At the same time? Yeah, everybody died at the same time. All at once, all at once. It was a massacre. It was Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday all over again. We all went down together. That's right. Y'all went down together. Alright. Let's see. No worries, Matthew. At least I could do for the help. But that's so kind, bro. Time to go to bed. Miss Irod. Did you ever play D&D? Not really, Matthew. Different players. Never split 10 cards. Exactly. Aces and 2 through 9. Sean, you are correct, sir. Alright. 3 new players. Let's see what's going to be. What's ETA? My trainer. Perfection. I'll be here at 4:30. And Cole Tank 420. Samgra. Mr. Barbudo. Colton K. Colton K 420. Colton K 420. Samgra 1. Samgra. What's up, Samgra? And Mr. Barbudo. Mr. Barbudo. Mr. Barbudo. Oh my god, Mr. Barbudo. Colton, actions to you, sir. What's up, Colton 420? Join. What is your wager, my friend? Oh, thanks, Sean. I appreciate it, buddy. You have 300 in chips. You have 300 in chips. Barbudo's in for a hundo. $1.50. Half your stack. And Samgra. $2.80. All right, leaving 20 behind. Putting the rest on the table. Let's see what happens. And we have a tray. 10. Ace. Ooh. Ace. Do it. Hey, 21. Congratulations. Sought 15. Sought 16, excuse me. Versus a cowboy. Play on. So we have a 14. Colton, actions back to you, Squire. Evan, I played Blackjack for many years. I started dealing 3 years ago for YouTube, and I just had to teach myself how to be a dealer. I was terrible. I was terrible. Colton, 20. You're going to stand on 20. Mr. Barbudo. You're going to stay. You're going to stay on a soft 16? Okay, that's weird. We have 12, though. Let's see what happens. 12. Oof, 20. So we lose here. But that's a win. So 280. That's awkward. So 200. 250. 60, 70, 80. And half of 280 is 140. So 100 and 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. And 20 is a push. All right, 20 a push here. But hey, Samgra coming out swinging, almost with the triple up there. All right, my man. Boom. Actually, no, it is a triple up. It's more than a triple up. No, double up. More than a double up, because of the blackjack. Nice, 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 nice. Back to Colton. Colton, back to you, Squire. Your wager. Round 2. 120. All right, Colton in for 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 20. $1.20. Samgra. All in. Samgra's going for it. Try and go for a record. All in. And Barbudo. $1.50. 150. 50. There we go. All right, let's see what happens. 3 players. Good luck. Round 2. 10. Ace. 10. 19. 20. Oh, man. And, oh, look at that. 10's everywhere. Still, 20's a good hand. And I have a deuce. Everybody's obviously standing. I have 7. I have 10. I have 17. That's everybody winning. So that is 150. 150. That is a double up. So that is how much? Let me use some more red chips here for my own edifice. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And shabadoo. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 750. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 50. All right, I'm going to trade out these two. Boom, boom, just to make my life a little easier. And I'm going to trade this out for Hundo as well, just to make my life a little easier. On the count. All right. And that's a win. And that is 150 as well. 150. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. And last round. Fight. Actions back to Colton. Colton, what you want to do there, Chief? 210. Yeah, but 200, 100, 210. And Samra. All in, you got it. And all in for Barbudo. Alright. 2 all-ins. Good luck. And we get a 7. 7. Tray. 11. 17. 13. Versus and 9. 11. Colton 420, you know what to do. Come on, Colton. You know what to do. Do it. Do it, Colton. Do it. Do it, Colton. Come on, Colton. 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 You're not going to double down, bro? Colton, you have an 11. You're not doubling down, you just want to hit? Hang on, Colton, seriously? I know, my puppy and dog snoring over here. Double shot. I was like, bro, you're killing me, Smalls. 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210. All right, here we go. Come on, monkey, 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 monkey. Oh, well, 16, not ideal. Samra, you got a 17. Sounds good, Binky. Sounds perfect. You always stand on 17, but what do you want to do? Unless you think I have better than 17, I don't know. Book says stand. All right, that's what I would do. Barbudo, you got a 13. What you want to do there, Barboods? What you want to do there, mister? Hit it. All right, come on. 8 or less, 8 or less, 8 or less. Oh, sorry, Chief. Cashed out there. All right. Now, can I bust is the question. 15. 15. Keep it bigs. Bust. Samgra, you did it. Nice job, Samgra. So, even though you got the big double up here at the end, 210 and 210, so that's 420. So that's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 420. That's not bad. But this is going to be a monster stack. That's 100. I think, no, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 70. That's 100. So that's 170. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,000. 1,300. 400. 1,470. 1,470 times 2 is 2,000. 2,000. 940. 2,940 goes to Samgra. Is that the record? It's close. Let me look at my records really quick. 2009. I'm writing down Barbuda. I mean, you still did good, bro. You still did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You almost did 1,000, but it wasn't enough. What is the record? That might be the record, actually. It's close. Let me look back a couple things here. Let me look at a couple of sheets, a couple of the last. Come here, you cheese. Stop it. A couple of the last rounds. Yeah, so 2,940. 2,000. Oh, nope. Agernord. Agernord has 3,000. So you got 2,940. Agernord has 3,000. I think that's our winner. Yeah. 3,000 is currently the high bar. Yeah, I'm looking at it. 1,000, yeah. Yeah, 1,500. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So you are in second place at 2,940. You're in second place overall. Not bad. Not bad, bro. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Gotta get these chips counted. Let's go. Jeez Louise. The mess. So many chips. So many chips. What do I do? What am I doing? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 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 Alright, so there we go. And 3 new players. Matthew. Bro. Samgra for the game and getting $29.40 for turning $300 into almost $3,000. Matthew over here on YouTube just tipped $29.40. Come on, man. What's up, Matthew, my bro? Let's go, bro. Fist bump, dog. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you, bro. Jeez Louise. Man, too kind, bro. Too kind. If you want to play, you gotta come over here to Twitch. There's like a 30-second delay on YouTube, so it doesn't work. But come on over to Twitch. We got 2 more rounds. This round and 1 more. Killing Gaming, the Witherlord, and Balo. Killing Gaming with the Witherlord and Balo 5572. Killing Gaming, the Witherlord, 5572. Balo 557 deuce. Killing Gaming, what's your wager, bro? Yeah, Binky's wild. Binky's wild, man. Donate an equivalent of what the high winner was. Man, thank you so much, Matthew. That's really kind of you, bro. That's really nice. Again, thank you so much, Matthew. Really, really appreciate it, bud. 100 to the game. Did I give you enough chips there? I think I shorted you, actually. I think you're short one chip. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Shorted you, buddy. There you go. And I'm sorry, so Killing Gaming wants to do 100. All right, there we go. 100 to the game. $1.50 to the Wither Lord. And Balo, 50. All right, 3 players. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And we have a 10. Ace. Ooh, ace. And an ace. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it, do it. 16. Do it, do it, do it. 15. And 8, 16. You always split aces and 8s versus a 10. Alright, and 16. Actions back to Killing Gaming. What do you want to do there, Killing Gaming? Thank you, Reese. My water's way over there, though. I'm going to hydrate. Don't you worry. Appreciate you. Killing Gaming. You're going to hit keep it 5 or less. Keep it 5 or less. Oh, no. Right. The Wither Lord. You have a 15. Soft 15, Wither Lord. Always split aces and 8s. Yeah, you got to hit that soft 15. Oh, how about a 21? Stand on that. Yeah, you always split aces and 8s. The reason you split aces and 8s is because otherwise you're sitting on a 16, which is like the worst hand you can have. Nobody wants a 16. You might as well split and see what you get, no matter what. 8 hits and becomes a 3rd. Oh, that's hilarious. You would have had a 21. What are you going to do? But you got 13 now. You're going to hit that 13, though, right? Right, Balo? You got to hit the 13. You're going to hit the 13. Come on. Ooh, 20. All right. And this 8 becomes a 13. Hit it again. I assume, Balo, you want to hit it? You want to hit it? Balo, you want to hit it? Hit the hand. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, you almost did it twice. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. You're kidding me. 16 plus 5 is 21. Bro. Wow. Good job. Got 18. So that means you win. That means that's a win right there. That's a win right there. That's a win right here. Everybody won. Jeez Louise. It's 150. Like 50. And unfortunately, we did lose to Killing Gaming. Sorry, Killing Gaming. That's not very nice. But everybody else won. Yay. Everybody else won. Yay. That's not luck. That's skill. Blackjack is a game of skill. Oh, somebody asked about counting cards. Yeah, the thing about casinos, is it illegal to count cards? No, it is not illegal. $1.50 to Killing Gaming. To you and me, it's not illegal. However, casinos are in the business of making money. And the Wither Lord and Bala, what are your bets? 200 and 100. And the casinos are not in the business of losing money. And so when they see somebody counting cards, they get very upset, and they will kick you out. They will kick you out, like almost guaranteed. Did you see the funny scene in casino where the players caught cheating, use hidden Morse code device? Yeah, no. And back in the day, in the mob days, you absolutely would get like your hand hammered or something crazy. Those guys were nuts. 10, 10, 6, 15, 21, 16 versus a 10. And action's back over to Killing Gaming. Killing Gaming, you got 15 versus a 10. What you want to do there, Chief? I know, bro. Hit it. Come on. 6 or less. 6 or less. 17. Stand. 21's automatic win. Ballo. 16, bro. What do you want to do? You want to hit, come on, 5 or less. Keep it a little, keep it a little. Oof, too much. Alright, we have 16 ourselves. I gotta hit it, I gotta hit it. 17. There you go. That's a push over here. But that's a big win here. That's 200. So that's 1, 2, 300. 1, 2, 300. Nicely done. And the last round, fight. Action's back to Killing Gaming. What you want to do there, Chief? Whoa, understood how exactly I know accounting. Well, because the thing is, Swag, is that they are Killing Gaming 200. They are they know what the count is. They have computers. They're absolutely keeping the count. And if when the count goes up, you increase your bets, and when the count goes down, you decrease your bet, and you're following right along with the count. They know you're counting cards. And all in, all right, 4, 5, 6, 750. All in for 750. And Ballo, 50. All right, here we go. And we get an ace. And we get a 4. Ooh. Ace. Yes. 19. 8. 21. Versus a 5. Ooh, great card for everybody. You're going to stand on them. Actually, no, you double down, but you're going to stand as it is because you got a 19. But normally Ace 8 against a 5 doubles down, right? Let me verify. Ace 8. Oh, no, only doubles down against a 6. Against a 5, you just stand. 4s against a 5, you just hit, right? A couple 4s. Oh, you can go either way. You can split your 4s. But you're all in, so you can't. So you're gonna hit. Yeah. Now you got 18. Stand. Blackjack. All right, here we go. 7. 7 becomes 17. So everybody wins. But I'm looking at stacks. Killing Gaming, you're gonna double up 150. So that just puts you back at 150, 300. Yeah, there you go. 100 plus 9. You're up to 400 total, but it's not going to matter because that's 75. But this is the hand. This is a double up. That's 750, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 750. 750 and 750 is $1,500. The Wither Lord coming big, going 5x and turning that $300 stack into $1,500. Bravo. Bravo, sir. Bravo. Amazing. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you, Scale Tipper. That's so kind of you, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed my Cruella. And very home county. This is very cosmopolitan and sumptuous and flirtatious as everything. Thank you. You're very kind. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Very glad you enjoyed it. I have fun playing Cruella. She's a fun cat, isn't she? Quite the character, Miss DeVille. Yeah, I forgot how old I was when I realized Cruella DeVille's name was Cruel Devil. Are you from Tugo? I'm from Ohio, my friend. I grew up in Ohio, and now I live in Los Angeles. Last round. Here we go, team. Everybody starts off with 300. 300 in chips. And Reese, you made it. Reese, get in here, Reese. Evan Flores and Mad Max. All right, Reese. Reese is in the house. Evan Flores, and Flores and Mad Max. 2100 Mad Max. 2100. All right, Reese, you got 300. Hang in there, Chief. You got no worries, Reese. Reese, you got 300 in chips. What's your first bet there, buddy? Good luck. What is your wager, Reese? What you want to start out with? 10 to the no. I'm just giving you the $1.50. Just $1.50 to you. All right, here we go, Reese. Evan Flores, what's your wager, buddy? What you want to do there, Evan? 50. And last but not least, Mad Max. Mad Max. What's your wager over here, Chief? Do we not have a player? Mad Max going once. Twice. Mad Max. Peace. All right, Binky, who's in next? All right. What's your wager, bro? Come on, Max. You want a 30-second delay here, dog? Let's go. Come on, buddy. Let's go, Chief. All in. It's like, all in. Okay. All in. Fair enough. All right. Max is all in. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And we have a 10. Jiggity. 8. 10. 17. 12. 20. Versus a deuce. All right. Well, that's going to be a stand. 12 against the deuce. Book says hit. What do you want to do, Evan? You can really go either way. What you want to do, Evan? You're going to hit. Keep it little, no monkey. How about a 21? That's a stand on a 20. Come on. We got 12. We got 19. So, everybody but Reese. Sorry, Chief. Womp, 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 womp. But we got 300. We got to double up. We got to double up to Mad Max. That's 300. We got 50. We got 50 to our friend Evan. And now we have round 2. Fight. Round 2 fight. Back to Reese. What's your wager, buddy? A hundo. And 100% skill. Trust the process. Hundo to Reese. And Mad Max is going all in. And Evan is a hundo. All right. Letting it ride. And going all in for 6. Here we go. We got 4. Trey. 8. 10. 6. 18. Versus a 7. Book says double down, Reese. You don't have enough behind. I'll let you double. I'll let you go in for 50 more if you want, or you can just hit. What do you want to do, Reese? You can go for it. 50. And you get a... Oof. 12. Rough. Sorry, buddy. Oh, well, what are you going to do? 6. You guys are supposed to hit. You're not going to split 3s against a 7. 99% sure. Oh, it does say you split 3s. That's hilarious. Do you want to split your 3s, or do you want to play them out? Book says split. You just want to hit? All right. Then I'll split. Okay, let's check it out. Why not? Let's play. The book says split. I'm kind of curious. Book says split 3s. Interesting, against a 7. Yeah, the book says you split 3s against 2 through 7. Yeah, you see that? Well, you probably can't see it, but anyway, the book says you split against 2 through 7. Fascinating. Okay, 3 number 1 is a 7. Speaking of 7, of course, hits and becomes a 12. 12 against a 7. Evan, you want to hit 12 against a 7? Do you want to hit? Hit. Oh, 18. Next 3 is a 5. Becomes a 8. Becomes an 18. Stand. 18. Stand. We have 15. 15 becomes 20. Oh, dickhead. Oh, what a dickhead. That just knocked everybody out. Sorry. Sorry, bye-bye. Sorry. Sorry, bye-bye. Sorry. Sorry, 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 bye-bye. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. 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 Oh. Oh. Well, Evan, it's you and me, buddy. What do you want to do for your last bet? What do you want to do for your last bet there, Evan? You got 150 left. It's you and me. For the fallen. 150. All in for the homies. All in for the comrades. 10. That boy. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. That's how it's done, son. That is how it's done. And it doesn't matter. 16 and 20. Doesn't matter. That's 150. So in the end, you end up with 375. 375. Nice. Nice. Way to go out with a bang and finish at 450, because you got a blackjack and you went in for 150. No, right. 150 and 150 is 300. Half of 150 is 75. So yeah, 375. That's right. My math was right. 375. Hey, you made $75. All right. And we're gonna go back to the main screen here in just a moment. Thanks for playing, everybody. Hang on 1 second here. Yeah. Get things ready, and we're gonna wind her down. Buddies. We're gonna wind her down, and boom. Boom shakalaka. Oops, come here. Down. There it is. Beautiful. That was fun, everybody. That was fun. Let me make this as a little smaller. Oh, somebody asked if I was a dealer. No, I have never been a blackjack dealer in my life. I am self-taught. I'm self-taught and not that great, but I'm not terrible. I'm not a terrible dealer. I've seen worse, I suppose. Again, it's so funny when I look at my original blackjack videos, like the first couple that I did. They are horrible. They're so bad. And then I decided to teach myself how to be an effective blackjack dealer. Yeah. Thanks, Samgra. Great job, Samgra. You almost tied the record, man. 2,940. Close. The hug command is so simple yet nice. Vibing a random piano music 12 at night. Oh, nice. Fair enough. I created most of them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Over on YouTube. And yeah. Brett, get in. Sean, you look like. Do I like Shirley Temples and Roy Rogers? They're okay. They're a little sweet. Appreciate it, Sean. I'm not even sure what's in a Roy Rogers. A Shirley Temple is just Sprite and grenadine. So it's an incredibly sugary drink that you add sugar to. So you take Sprite, which has like 80 grams of sugar. Or it's like a can of Sprite has like a full cup of sugar dissolved into it. It is wild. Wild. Thank you, Tugo. I appreciate that. And again, big shout out to Matthew if he's still here, bro. Matthew, my man. Much appreciated. Fist bump, boom shakalaka. Give everybody a quick hug, and then we're gonna let it go. So if you're over here on YouTube, I'm gonna bid you adieu. Have a wonderful time. We're gonna finish up the stream over here on Twitch and go raid a friend of the channel's. So I'll see who we're gonna raid here in a moment. Maybe Ava Bream. Oh, she's got a hype train. Maybe we'll give Ava a little raid to help out her hype train. All right. So take care, YouTube. New video tomorrow. The Joker measures you. The Joker measures you. That's tomorrow. All right. Take care, YouTube. Bye. All right. That is YouTube wrapped up. Like I said, I think Ava Bream